Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is October 29th, 2014, and today is Wednesday. So looking at the markets ahead, big economic news coming out of the U.S. today, the FOMC, later today at 8 o'clock South African time. That's a major number. It's a quarterly number that comes out. It basically sets the interest rate for the U.S., so it is a major number. Okay, so I'd have my eyes perked around 7:30, 8 o'clock. At this stage, we said we'd be sideways trading, and look at this. We are. Okay, we're in a 10 pip, 15 pip range here. A little bit of a rally yesterday, but I expect the markets to be really quiet before the number. More so by the USD pairs than all the others. So again, looking at the Euro USD here, it's flatlined, like I said, but the question is it going to break this new threshold right here above 27.45 to maybe try and hit 28.50 again? Let's see if it has some sort of resilience today, or will it test 26 and maybe 25 later today. So these would be your parameters. On the downside, I would say 26, 25-ish as a support level, and then obviously 25 is a support level, and then resistance just above 27.50, and the second resistance at 28.32. And as you all know, when you're trading the news and you're trading such a number like the FOMC interest rate decision, there is going to be, and you should expect, a lot of volatility. So even though these parameters seem a little bit far from each other, they're very well based, because even though they are far from each other in that type of volatile market, you could expect different type of things. So that's as far as that. Looking at some of the GBP USD or the USD Japanese yen, again, it's flatlined. So let's just see what happens on the upside and on the downside. This is an 8-hour chart. Got a little bit of a resistance here at 161.82, some support at 160.30-ish level, 25-ish level, and then second support at 159. Some resistance here on the upper side, but again, let's see how it reacts to the numbers today and if it's going to break up. This is the USD Japanese yen. We rallied right back. Looking at an 8-hour chart, we sold off from 108 to 107, and then we're right back at the 108 level. A little bit of a resistance here at 108-ish, so I'd really try to keep an open mind on the upside here. The downside, a little bit of a resistance support here at 107.65, but again, you got to see the levels, got to pay attention to levels, and see how everything's trading before making a decision which way to go. Looking at gold, we sold off again. We're back at 12.29. A little bit of a flatlining here, but as we spoke about yesterday, 125, 12.50, and we retraced down to 12.29, and now we're flatlined. So I would keep an eye on this today, just to see what how the market reacts to the interest rate decision. But this is a major threshold of 12.29, because it's basically telling us that it's leveled off. It doesn't seem like it's going to react, and it's just waiting for the interest rate decisions. Looking at the Dow Jones, then we spoke about this yesterday. We said this really rallied very nicely over the past month, sold off, and towards the middle of the month, almost October 15th, we see we're at the end of the month at October 29th, and we're right back up at 17,005. Still have about 500 points to go to our all-time highs, but altogether, altogether we have 300 points. Excuse me, but altogether we've retraced very nicely. Okay, so if we can maintain these levels and see if we can maybe finish higher towards the end of the year, it'll be a nice end of the year rally. Looking at crude oil, we kind of flatlined at $80 a barrel. As we saw, we dipped a little bit below yet a couple of days ago, and now we're trading at 81. So like I mentioned to you the other day, it would be nice to trade this as in the trading range. Buy a little bit at 80, sell it into maybe 81, 83, because these are trading ranges. I don't expect this to, retrace anytime soon on the upside or the downside. Going into the winter at $80 a barrel, that's pretty good. So, that's something you have to take into consideration. So I just want to wish you guys a great trading day. Keep in mind the FOMC again, 8 o'clock tonight at South African time. Make sure you're in it to win it. Have a great day.